Welcome to the show. It is me, your girl Labora Lee, aka Cat Lee. And hold on, I didn't even.
You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
All right, first I wanted to deal with what I need to deal with first because it's all love here, and I love Doc very, very much. So, Doc, you made it in first, baby. Employee of the month. I don't even know that I should call you employee of the month, though. Maybe like employee of the year or employee of this podcast. I don't know, Doc. I don't know. You tell me how you feel about that, babes. Um, it is Media Monday, period. Ow. It's Media Monday. It is Media Monday. And it is what it is. We got some things to talk about. Hold on. It is Media Monday. We have some things to talk about today. It's not heavy, but it's heavy. It's Media Monday, but I love you all and thank you for tuning in. Oh, wait, what else we gotta say? Oh, Doc Sam 9112, so you know, said, welcome all. Please like and share and subscribe to this podcast. Because you should. It's good over here. Share with your family, your friends. Period. Ow! We do. We take it all. He said, I'll take what you give me. Oh, Doc, I don't know because I hate the at this point, I've been sitting and I've been thinking on it for a second. And I hate of the month because you are here and you are solid. And so I don't know that I like of the month anymore, but it's Media Monday. We got some things going on over here. Oh, you love my energy today, baby. Ow. But we got some things going over here. First, I must say, before I get into all of my shenanigans, which is, if you would like to join the conversation, drop a comment, call in, text 443-850-4828, 443-850-4828, or ask me to drop the link, and I will, as long as you are on your best behavior. I don't want none of the extra shenanigans that comes along with some of y'all some of the time. I just don't. Like, share, and subscribe, like Doc said, to this podcast. And if you would like to donate, which we could use the donations to help us keep this podcast running, we would love it. No, I'm not even doing sad Baltimore news. I'm trying not to do any sad news today, period, Doc. I'm really not. But anyway, loving the energy today. Okay, I'm better. All right, that says a lot. Ew. Sad news out of Baltimore on the news. Yes. Okay, so let's just talk about it. Let's get this out in the open before. No. Let me do this first, and then I'll get into the news because it's heavy over here. It's real heavy in Baltimore right now. But I got to do the things that pays the bills, honey. I'll be right back. What they're offering might just have you in the mood to get naked. Flex offers $100 off a 6-pack of wine for $39.99, including shipping. Again, the offer is $100 off of a 6-pack of wine for $39.99. Get to play the whole thing. We kind of brought that up, so I need to talk about it. So here in Baltimore, Maryland, specifically Brooklyn, we had a mass situation, which is one like. A lot of things happen here in Baltimore, right? A lot of things happen here in Baltimore. And I try not to speak on them so much because we've already had enough negative light, enough negative shadow on the city. But a situation happened where 2 lost their lives and many more were injured. It was a mass situation. I'm not going to say the word. You can say it for me if you would like to, but I'm not going to say the word because I don't want to get in trouble. But we did have a situation in Baltimore. Doc said, okay, I understand. No sad news. I'm trying, Doc. I be doing this no sad news situation because I don't want to I'm sorry, I'm moving things around over here. I don't want to deliver, although it's very hard. And if I'm looking up, it's because I have to look on another screen. Although it's hard not to deliver sad news, it's really, really hard right now in these days and times to not deliver sad news. So when I go through the things that I want to report, I really, really try to not pick the sad ones in my headlines, but it's always something. Baltimore, I live here. This is my, I don't want to say this is my world, but this is kind of my situation. You know, I love my city very much. I hope that I do. Just hope all can recover from the families to the victims. Yeah, Doc, I hope, and that's why I try, because I see enough of that here, in this city, and it's oh my gosh, I try not to report on it though, because really, I see this shit every day. It bothers me every fucking day, and whatever, y'all. So let's get into some celebrity spill real quick. So Kanye's back at it. I don't know that I hate or love what Kanye be up to these. I don't. So Kanye, the idol, takes a dig. Ye always. Ye was selling out arenas before Hitler praised. Who he was though? Like, wasn't he? Wasn't he? All right, I'm gonna get to it, Doc. Hold on. Hold on, let me get over here real quick. I'm gonna get to it, baby. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about Kanye. I feel like at this point he does not let me down, and a lot of people be angry with him. I feel like, hold on, let me get to where I need to get at real quick, because I remember I told y'all one keyboard, one mouse, 1, 2, 3 different monitors at this moment, and I just lessened the load on the monitors because of, 1, the Mac is down, and 2, I gave my baby the other monitor, but it is what it is. So, all right, the weekend show, The Idol on HBO, has come to an end, but not before taking a shot at Kanye West and his adoration, his admiring spirit of Hitler. In Sunday night's finale, Lily Rose Depp's character, Jocelyn, puts on a talent showcase for her management at her home in order to convince them. Speaking of man, remind me to speak on the management tip for our situation, but back at her home on tour after tumultuous few months. Okay. So Jocelyn's management is skeptical at first, wondering if she will be able to sell all the seats. And that's when the jab comes for Kanye. Jocelyn's agent says, you know who fucking Kanye was filling arenas, and fucking Kanye was filling arenas until he decided to start following Adolf Hitler. I don't know that this. Okay, I'll get to it in a minute. I don't want to go all the way in. Not just yet, because I'm gonna need y'all to stop doing something in a second. When I speak on it after that, I feel like we should stop doing that particular thing. And then I'm really going to get in. I'm gonna dig in some asses tonight. Sorry. So of course the joke comes months after Kanye not only pronounced his love for Hitler, but doubled and tripled down on his sentiments. The collapse was massive for Kanye following his outburst. He lost $1 billion shoe deal with Adidas. Going to talk about that too. And many wonder if he'll ever perform live for a massive crowd ever again, with issues of not only finding a venue, but also finding a production team that to sponsor the project. Okay. I just had to get through that before we got into it. So Doc said, hold on. Doc said, never watched that show. Was it good or bad? I don't know. I've never watched it either. Okay, reminder on about management. Got it. Thank you, baby. Brazilian woman, you gonna hit that level. I am. I need y'all to stop fucking blaming Kanye for every fucking thing. Really, to be honest, in these last few months, and I'm going in, forgive me, these last few months, you really, other than paparazzi taking shots of him and his new wife, and him being at soccer games, and him doing the fatherly duty that he's supposed to do as a father, he's not really been, fashion and all of that good shit, which I'll report on that. I have no problems with that. I have no problems with reporting on that. But he's really not been doing anything, and y'all still keep coming for this man. Cut it out. Cut it the fuck out. He's not doing nothing to nobody right now. He hasn't said anything that has offended anybody. He's not been doing anything. Whatever you see in the media is the media drudging up, and I'm part of the media, so I'm really saying it. Drudging up whatever they can drudge up on him, because he's good for the news waves. He's good for headlines, but he's not been doing nothing. So let's leave Kanye alone. Let him live. Let him live. Come on, he be acting so weird though. So get off of his back. He is a weird dude, but I keep telling y'all, the most genius minds are weirdos. They deal with madness. You feel me? And would I want a weirdo for a kid versus somebody who just rides everybody else's way? I will totally take the weirdo. Leave him the fuck alone. And as far as this Adidas thing, he didn't lose Adidas. Adidas left him. You remember that. I've been reporting on this shit for a minute now. Adidas was very, very, what's the word? Adidas was treading lightly about the situation of letting Kanye go, because they knew that Kanye was their money. Kanye was their buck. They didn't just let him go. So stop reporting it like they just let him go. They need Kanye. They've been having plummeting sales since then, even with the whole Beyonce thing. And that's the crazy part, because Beyonce is Beyonce, right? But as soon as they started going through the problems with Kanye, sales plummeted. Stop playing. Stop playing. Let's see what we got to say over here on the screen. Now, and that's real shit. Leave him the fuck alone, y'all. He's not been doing nothing to nobody. Y'all need him for headlines. He's not doing anything to give y'all headlines. Okay, I'll agree with you. for recent past. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous at this point. Cat has spoken. Give Kanye grace. He's not doing anything to anybody. He's just doing the things that he's supposed to be doing. He's a husband. He loving on his wife. What we gonna do about that? He's a father. He's loving on his kids, regardless of what the stipulations are behind that. And we all know about the stipulations behind that. He's not bothering anybody. Leave him the fuck alone. Adidas was Doc said Adidas was cautious because he was a cash cow. He was. So let's stop spinning that web about Adidas left him. No, not necessarily. Adidas didn't necessarily leave him. They had to figure out what side they were going to play on. Like, what side of the field they were going to fucking play on. And they decided the corporate side. And they left Kanye alone because of that. But sales have fucking plummeted since then. So leave Kanye alone. Let Kanye do him. Kanye out here trying to live his best life. And I swear y'all keep trying to add him to the headlines as if he's messing with someone. He's leaving everybody alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. All right. So let's get into some more stuff. I'm gonna leave that for last because it's a build up. Let's get to Wiz Khalifa. And we don't ever hear much about Wiz Khalifa. He the cool dude, y'all. Like, I swear, if it was any dudes on this planet that I could fucking hang with, Khalifa would be it for me. I like a certain element. I like a certain vibe around me, and Wiz Khalifa gives me that vibe. Yes, we are moving on from Kanye. Leave Kanye the fuck alone. Leave him alone, yeah. Leave him alone. Yeah, we moving on. Wiz, let's see what you said. Wiz is a pothead. I am too, so I can't judge Wiz Khalifa too much. I smoke weed. I smoke. Again, if it was anybody on this planet I could hang with, Wiz Khalifa would be it. Or maybe Snoop Dogg too. I would hang with Snoop Dogg. I'm scared of Snoop Dogg because he be on a level of high, and I don't think I'm there. But me and Wiz Khalifa can hang out, and I think he'd be there too. But I just can't hang out with Wiz Khalifa. He's my kind of dude. So, Wiz Khalifa alarmed fans this week when he revealed a small tear in his pelvis. What was you doing with your pelvis, Wiz? A minor setback that won't affect his extensive summer tour plans. It's been reported, so he should be good on that. Sources inside Wiz's camp say that the Taylor Gang rapper is currently back on his feet and conducting rehearsals, a sharp improvement from a video of him painfully plodding around his house. I'm going to get to that in a minute too. Wiz gave fans a glimpse into his recovery, which included a colonoscopy, tape. Well, oh no, so I want that tape though, because I feel like it can help me with. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But that tape that he's using right now, I want that tape. I feel like the athletic me can use that tape. But he showed the tape and assistance with 2 canes. The gym injuries can be brutal, but boredom appeared to give Wiz the biggest fight during recovery. Not to mention that you know, trying not to overeat. What has been said is that Wiz is using extreme precautions not to re-injure himself, but is feeling great and wants to give his North American fans the best possible experience, especially with such an extensive tour schedule. Starting July the 7th, Wiz will be co-headlining the high school reunion tour with Snoop Dogg. I swear I cannot do both of them together. That would be the overkill for me. A blockbuster event that also features Too Short, Warren G, DJ Drama, and others. Oh my gosh. So also, Wiz also told his fans to expect 100% Wiz performing his new tunes for the summer days, and the set list isn't limited to his new G-Funk collab, "You" with Ty Dolla Signs. And as long as Wiz remembers to crawl, walk, and run, the crawl, rock, and run rule, he should be well on the road. All right, listen. So first, this tour is ridiculous. I would never ever see. I could hang. No, I take it back. I can't hang. Let's put this on the screen. This is why I can't hang. Where is it at? Hold on. Okay, it's coming slow. It's slow. I don't know. It's stormy here in Baltimore. Wiz is a pothead. Yes, he is. And I rock with him for that. I do. It's things that I would prefer to do over drinking, and smoking is one of them. Wiz stoner laugh. Yes, period. What else? What else you gotta say, Doc? Basically, he had a hernia. Basically, but that's not what's reported. So that's alleged. Allegedly he had a hernia, but again, that tape that he has, I want, because I'll be needing it for like, maybe not necessarily, well, maybe my back too, but really my legs, because that 8 miles be killing me, so I can get it. But super smoked out, yes, I'm not smoking with Wiz and Snoop at the same time. I got my limits. Snoop and Wiz, the venue going to be a mega contact. I'm just saying, I'm scared of both of them together. But if I could, yeah, there we go, Doc, and I'll get to that in a second. But if I could hang, with any artist on this planet, I'm scared of Snoop because he be smoked out. But Wiz be smoked out too, so maybe I should be scared of Wiz too, but I hang with both of them dudes. They my kind of peoples. I would totally hang with both of them. Yes, that tape. I'm not even gonna act like I can say the name of the tape, but I feel like I need it for my legs. I think it would be good for me, but he has been using that tape, and he's been, putting it together. And then we forget that Wiz has been dabbling into the mixed martial arts segment of life as well, which I like. Because it's that athletic side of, whatever we need going on. I feel like us smokers, we all need some kind of athletic vibe. For Snoop, it was football and basketball. I think more football. For Wiz, it's more mixed martial arts, but we all need a side of us that is kind of athletic on the rise. You would be stuck smoking rapper weed. I would definitely. That's why I'm afraid of it. That's exactly why I would be afraid to smoke with both of them at the same. I cannot. I know that I can. I can smoke maybe with one, but I can't do both of them at the same time. I feel like that'd be like a whole nother zone that I'm not ready for. But one at a time, nothing crazy other than smoking and acting a fool. But I can't do both of them at the same time. I love them both though. They my kind of dudes. Real talk. Let's get to the next one. He my kind of dudes. I would rap a taste with both of them. I would. I really rock with them. Okay. More. Yep. On period. I wouldn't. Doc. They have no clue. It would be a whole nother kind of vibe with me and them. Me and one of them at a time. I can't do both. But let's get to our next one. I cannot do both of them at the same time. I can't. So recently, this list has come up about rap groups and who is at the top of the list. And y'all know speaking of that, I'll get to that too. Remind me about the tap into Doc. But it's interesting. So Rakim Allah's perfectly okay with Outkast being considered the best rap group to ever live. He's the type of legend perfectly comfortable in his own skin. Which period? Because it's Rakim. It's Rakim. But hip hop's original GOAT, greatest of all fucking time, chopped it up. And what he said on the streets of NY on Friday, we got his, he gave his thoughts on his placement in the Billboard's latest argument starter, because it's always on their greatest rap group list. Eric B. and Rakim came in at a solid number 7, while Outkast ranked as the top dogs. And he's not tripping. Rakim says while he could always make an argument for a higher ranking, he acknowledges that Big Boy and Andre 3000 wooed fans by thinking outside of the box, and their placement is well deserved. That's what he said. The Long Island bred MC lyrically dominated the 1980s. With forward-thinking punchlines, and is currently an important part of virtually every 50th anniversary hip-hop celebration that's taking place this year. He just shot his hip-hop tribute. So he just shot a hip hop tribute with Sprite, where they lined him up with the next to the new school stars like Lotto and Glorilla. Why would you do that? Doc, we not get ready to get into it, but why them? And veteran Nas, that I can see. Outkast producer Sleepy Brown recently named the best album from the best group to be the hardest ever. Since the last time he was spoken to. No worries. The Dungeon family are big admirers of Eric B and Rakim all the same. So, as y'all know, that's what we do over here. We talk about it. First of all, do I have a beef? And you would think I would have a beef with this list. Hold on, my guys, Outkast number 1. You would think that I would have a beef because I be East Coasting like a motherfucker over this bitch. I don't. I have a beef with the placement of the Wu-Tang, though. I kind of have a beef, a little bit. Kind of have a beef. I'm not even. I kind of have a beef. Hold on, I got y'all real quick. I kind of have a beef, but other than that, like Outkast, as far as Outkast is concerned, I fucks with Outkast heavy. Like for a decade, I love Big Boy. I love Andre 3000. I don't have no argument about their placement on it. As far as Billboard, I be having questions about Billboard though. No, the other arguments I heard were about Salt and Pepper, De La Soul, Migos. Those, they not even my argument. They're not even my argument. As much as you don't like the Lady MC's moving unit and giving jams for the late, I do. See, this is the problem, Doc. I do love my FemCs. I do. I love them very much. I'm just hard on them. I don't play when it comes to rhymes. It's not a gender thing for me. It's you better spit that shit like you never spit that shit before, or I don't want to hear from you. I don't have no beef with the ladies coming. I love the ladies. I love the ladies for me because I'm a lady, I'm a boss, and I'm trying to build something. And in order for me to have built what I've built, they had to do what they did. You feel me? Like, nah, I don't got no beef with the females. What else we gotta say? You are East Coast biased, to be honest. I'm not. How you feel like that? I need you to explain that to me. Laugh out loud. Kind of a beef. You put the Woo CD in our face. Because I love the Woo. It's been. You see the colors? Hold on. Let me make it clear. You see the colors, and then it wasn't even on purpose for the show. It's just you see the colors. It's what it is. Wu-Tang Killer Bees, baby. Wu-Tang Killer Bees. No, I got a beef with them placing him. I got a beef with them placing him, Rakim, with Lotto and fucking Glorilla. I'm always gonna have beef with that. I don't give a fuck what nobody's saying. Sorry. Chocolate Deluxe and I got a beef with that though. I am Chocolate Deluxe. I'm Chocolate Deluxe. No, but I do have a beef with the placement as far as the Sprite situation. I don't really have a beef with this list though. I don't have no beef with the list other than the placement of my family. And Rakim and Eric B. I kind of got a beef with their placement as well. But I'm not in charge. Guess who's in the building? Guess who's in the building? I do have a kind of a beef with their placement, and I do have a beef with the Wu-Tang placement as well. But other than that, I don't give a fuck about that list. Billboard really, it's like 2 lists that it's all lists. I don't give a fuck about none of the lists. But yeah, number 2, you right. Period. But I don't give a fuck about these lists. They don't mean nothing to me as far as my placement in my heart about where hip hop belongs. Not at all. Not at all. Because Rakim and Eric B would be up there. Fucking Wu-Tang would be up there. But guess who's in the building? Hi, Rock. Hi, honey. Hello. But guess who's been beating you? Doc said, fuck that. You not employee of the month. He is. Let's go. Sorry. I just had to go in. Okay, I can agree. That's all I'm saying. Like, they should be moved up on the list just a little bit. That's all I'm saying. Like, everybody else, I don't give a fuck about these lists, but if you're going to play them right. That's all I'm saying. And Wu would definitely be number 2 on my list. What up? Man, shit, you preserve shit tonight. What up, little late rock? That's what he had to say to you. I'm just saying. But yeah, I do feel some kind of way about that placement. It did make me feel some kind of way because I'm just like it's. And I know you say I'm East Coast biased. I'm really not though. I love all coasts, but again, I'm not mad at the Outcast thing. It's just the placement of my other 2 peoples that is just some bullshit, in my opinion. It's just some bullshit. Let's get to some more shenanigans. I think that we should. There's some bullshit on our placement, though. It's some bullshit. And I'm going in tonight. I don't care. So, 50 Cent says Ja Rule's stage stunt is stupid as they come. Listen. We have been going through this 50 Cent and Ja Rule beef for decades. And it gets more entertaining as we go. I don't know. It's more entertaining. But let's get to the story. 50 rarely misses a chance to have a laugh at Ja Rule's expenses, and a laugh he did at Ja Rule's recent performance stunt that involved paramedics and a stretcher. On Thursday, 50 Cent called the Murder Inc. rapper a stupid ninja after Ja entered his performance on a stretcher before rising up and rocking the mic. I know he is petty. We're gonna put that on the screen in a minute. I love 50 Cent a little bit on the low. Fans apparently weren't fooled by the charade, and 50 piling on the laughing emojis only added insult to injury. Ja was one of the feature acts for Nelly's Hot in Here music video in Toronto last Saturday, and many fans online pointed out his bit was possibly bitten from the Genuine's famous performance. The Pony Singer won over the audience on 106 in Park back in the day with a doctor routine, an era that Ja also ruled in. Sometimes it's best to leave the original untouched. Okay, let's see what you gotta say, Doc, before I go all the way. Because I'm trying. I'm trying to be a better person, and they keep pulling me out of these two. Laugh out loud. Yes, these two. Man, 50 just petty. I kind of like his petty a little bit, though. Just a little bit. Jeffrey just tried to be cool. See, here's the problem. Thank you for saying that. Because here's the problem. Sometimes there is a such thing as trying too much. One thing that I'm very, very insistent on is just being who the fuck I am, whether you like her, you don't like her, whatever, you just gonna fuck with her or you're not gonna fuck with her. I think that I'm scared to read your comment, Doc. I am. I'm afraid to read your comment right now because I feel like you're going to go Brazilian man on me a little bit. And so I'm not going to look at your comment. I'm going to say what I got to say and then we're going to read your comment. But I do feel like there is a such thing as doing too much. And I feel like with Ja Rule, he trying to search. You know, it's all about filling the bag. You want your bag to be filled, especially when you've experienced your bag being full before. And now you got to figure out how you're going to go from there to fill the bag now. The bag is not weighing the same. I'm a Libra, so you know it's all about the scale. And the bag, I'm trying not to look at Doc's comment right now, but the bag is not feeling the same. So I feel like he got to do the most to get where he needs to get to. And it's just too much, Daryl. All right, let's get to Doc. Remember when 50 bought a bunch of... See, this is why I didn't want to read your comment. Remember when 50 bought a bunch of rolls at Ja Rule's concert, so it was empty for like 10 rolls? Yes, I do remember that. I kind of, again, like the petty of 50. I don't really be having no beef about 50 petty. I don't owe him no money, so I don't have no beef about it. I'm not mad at Ja. Give him the Kanye treatment. No, I will not. 50, leave Ja alone. See, okay, maybe a little bit. I'll give him a little bit of the Kanye treatment, only because Kanye don't be trying. Kanye really be who Kanye is gonna be, and just people don't like him. Ja really be trying. He be going above and beyond, and Ja be trying and be going above and beyond for no reason. And that stunt that he pulled over the last couple of days with the stretcher was trying too hard. Just be who you gonna be, boo. That's all I'm saying. Did you just say that I'm doing the Brazilian woman? Maybe, But I feel like sometimes you're just doing too much. And no, I loved Ja Rule when he came out. I did. I liked him. He was in that raspy voice era. I like Ja Rule, but I pay attention to people. I know when they're doing too much, and I know when they're doing too little. And he's not in the middle. I'm a Libra, so you got to balance the scale. He's doing too much right now for his own good. That's all I'm saying. I want to move on, though. That's all I'm saying. A little bit too much. That's all I'm saying. Oh, it's thundering outside. I like rain. I like it. Mm, mm. Last story. We closing out with hold on. So where we at on time? All right, let me just run through it. So Nikki says that her new album, Pink Friday 2, has been delayed a little bit, which I figured as much. I'm not even reading the story. It's again, I'm not the hugest. She got some shit that I fuck with, but I'm not the hugest Nicki Minaj fan. So for me, it's typical. It's typical. Ja Rule did too much. Ja Rule did too much. The structure, that was a bit much for me. I'm sorry. I don't need all of the extra theatrics. Cameron says no bias here, but Jim Jones is lyrically kicking Pusha T's ass. Now remember we talked about this last Media Monday. They might. We talked about this, the whole thing going on between Jim Jones and Pusha T. It had a lot to do with his brother No Malice, Pusha T's brother No Malice. And again, I just don't feel like this is as big of a situation as they're making out. Like, I really feel like when it comes to the media, and I am a part of the media, but I'm gonna be honest and I'm gonna be true. Y'all be reaching. Some stories is just not a fucking story. And this is one of those stories that I really feel like, other than keeping it on wax, is not a fucking story, and I don't like it. Stop it. Let it go. This is where the Kanye treatment will come in. Stop it. Let it go. It's going to be on wax, but they always pay for whatever. All publicity is good publicity, even the bad. You know how I do. You know how I do. Rain on me, rain down. Rain on me. Oh, my bad. Anyway, yeah, I like the rain. The rain is something different. You'll never know. Well, you'll know if I tell you, but the rain is something different. I like rain. Does her hold on, so let's see what we gotta say here. Does her and Uzi have the same album title? Possibly, but she said Pink or there was, what was the name of the album? Because I'm not a Nicki Minaj fan. I'm not. I mean, she cool. I don't got no beef with her. I like some of her joints, but Pink Friday, that was the first one. So, and I had some joints on there too, but I'm just not like, oh, I gotta get it. No. So that's why it's not a story that we would go in reference to. I just wanted to bring that into some really juicy, hot topics real quick. Nah, Jim dropped a little jam, but the impact ain't hit to me. Pusha T still up one in the book. Again, as long as it stay on wax, I'm cool with I'm all of that. Cause sometimes we need that. We need that energy to boost the hip hop genre a little bit. But it ain't that serious. Like, stop adding shit that don't need to be added. And I feel like that's what they're doing right now. I'm just saying. So let's get to Travis Scott. I wanted to talk to him because I have two situations that I need to speak on him really quickly. And I'm going to get to them. Oh, did I not get the other one? I feel like I didn't get the other one. Bullshit. I didn't get the other one? Okay, so it was a whole situation where he went ham. Whatever, because that's what Travis Scott does from time to time. I don't have no beef with Travis Scott. Let me see if I might can find it real quick though. I don't have no beef with Travis Scott. He living his best fucking rock star life. And a lot of times that gets confused with the media. But here's the thing that should be reported. No criminal charges will be charged against Travis Scott for the Astroworld tragedy. We talked about that before. Hold on. Let me get this off my screen real quick. Cameron said, "Not me. I podcast now. You, everybody getting in the podcast wave. I'm just glad I've been in it for a minute. Um, but when you got a bigger name, it's a little bit easier for you. But anyway, so a rep for Travis Scott says that Travis Scott will not be charged with criminal charges or any wrongdoing for his involvement in Astroworld again. I'm going to get to it in a minute because I have a lot to say about this, and then we're going to get to the law. The rep continues. Today's decision by Harris County District Attorney confirms that what we have known for a long time, that Travis is not responsible for the Astroworld tragedy. This is consistent with the investigating reporting by numerous media outlets and federal and state government reports that have squarely placed the onus for the event safety crises on organizers, operators, and contractors, not performers. Because I'm going to get to that in a minute. I just wanted to make sure y'all knew what was what. Hold on. I'm gonna get to that in a minute because I've been feeling some kind of way about this, and if you've watched this podcast, you've known how my sentiments fall. So the reps conclude while waiting patiently for the district attorney's decision not to file charges, Travis Scott has been inaccurately and wrongly singled out despite stopping the show 3 separate times and being unaware of the events that were unfolding. Now that this chapter is closed, we hope for the government efforts to focus on what is important, stopping future heartbreaking tragedies like Astroworld from occurring again. I just had to get that out because I feel adamantly about this one. This one, not that I'm the biggest Travis Scott fan, although he got some joints that I rock with too. And the reggaeton and the rap world, you feel me? But I've always said this, and I've always stood by this one thing, which is this: when you're on the stage, you're an artist. You can only see what's directly right there in front of you. You cannot see, and especially when a lot of people, Texas, I love you, I do very much. Very much so. I got family in Texas, Austin, Houston, Dallas. I got family all over Texas. Our roots in Oklahoma and a couple of other places. This is where my Native American roots come from. But one thing that I've always been adamant about is like when you're in performance mode, you can't see all of these people out here. And again, thank you, babe. Thank you, Doc. I love you so much for making that very clear. Because I felt very adamant about this. So Doc said, bright lights in your face, you ain't saying much. Period. So how can you blame Travis Scott for what's going on out there in the crowd? He can only see what's directly in front of him. He can see the ambulances, and he did stop during those times that he saw it. And then you have people sneaking into the venue who don't belong there. I can't stop what idiots are doing. And that's just really how I felt about that situation. I've never felt like Travis should have been blamed for everything that was going on. You have never been in front of a crowd of 10,000, let alone 50,000, let alone 500,000. You've never been there, so it's very impossible for you to say that he's responsible for what went down. You see the stage markers and the show lights and maybe security, and that's it. I'm just saying. So I never felt like Travis was responsible for what was going down, and he stopped the show multiple times. I watched it live, so I know. You feel me? He stopped the show a couple of times, but he couldn't see what was going on in the audience, so I do not feel like he's responsible. The venue was set up a certain kind of way. People snuck in. It's just not his, like, he's not responsible. And I feel bad for the families that were involved in the situation, but it wasn't his. It wasn't his to carry. I'm sorry. I gotta show love. I feel adamantly about that. It's not his to carry, Like, he wasn't in the audience. He wasn't doing the things that people would say. It wasn't his to carry, and I'm never ever gonna side with that point of view. But I gotta show love real quick. I do, because it's time. But I'll never agree with that. So I'm glad that the charges weren't. Big love to my top 6, the United States, the United Kingdom, India, France, Germany, and Belgium, specifically Brussels. I love you, honeys. I love you so much. Thank you for the love, and I appreciate you so much. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, and Kenya. I love you, babies. Hold on, I gotta get this off the screen. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Japan, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. I do. Thank you so much. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, China, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, and welcome to the Czech Republic. I love you all. I love you so much. And thank you for downloading this podcast, being loyal and faithful, and just, I love you so much. Thank you. Oh, my honeys. If you don't know, what I've just named is my listening audience. They are loyal. They are true to the game, and I love them very much. But I also want to show love, first and foremost, to my employee of the, I don't know what you are just yet, but, Rock, you got more to say, baby. Hold on 1 second. Doc, I don't know what to call you because I don't want to call you employee of the month. I'm going to figure that out. Give me a second. Yes. My love notes, I didn't name them that Doc did. It's love and it's show notes, as he calls it, but it's just love to me. So love notes, yes. I love you guys so much. Little Rock, hey, baby. Let me make sure that's on the screen real quick. Rock said, I lived in Japan and Turkey. Ow, hi, Rock. Ow. That international love, baby. I love it. Ow, and I got more out of you tonight. What? Rock. Big shout out to Rock. You gotta let me know about your experiences in both. I would love to know about those. I was stationed in Fort Meade twice. What, Rock? What? Okay. So you was around the corner. Rock. Plenty of Oreo games. Shout out to BMO. Okay, Rock, I like to see you. See, this is what I need from you, baby. I like that. So, you caught the games. I got a little backstory on the history tip of the Orioles and the Yankees, but that's for another day. Rock is doing, Rock, I'm impressed. Today I am. I eat sushi and turkey. Doc, cut it out. Yeah, I'm impressed today. I'm learning more about you today, and I like that. Because other than you want me to be on OnlyFans, I don't know much about you, Rock. So I'm glad you here and you giving me more insight. So you were stationed in Fort Meade. You caught mad Orioles games. Shout out to Baltimore. And you also lived in Japan and Turkey. I like it. 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 All right. So it's some other things that I have to say. Okay, Aberdeen. Oh wait, we got some more. So you was in Aberdeen. I like that too. Around the corner as well. Retired Navy, and yes, you need OnlyFans. Why, Rock, do I need OnlyFans? What am I gonna do on OnlyFans? We gonna have a private conversation about this, Rock, because you won't tell me online, like while I'm live. So I feel like we should have a private conversation about what I'm gonna do on OnlyFans, because I still don't know what I'm gonna do on OnlyFans. I don't. I don't. I just don't. Retired Navy, and yeah, okay. So you said that. All right, let's get that off there because I don't know what I'm doing on OnlyFans. I just don't. I just don't. I mean, I can. I'm gonna shut it up. All right. So it's some things I gotta say. I can imagine what you want me to do on OnlyFans, but I'm just not picturing it. I'm not. Okay, so if you would like to come on the show, hit us up ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. We will talk about it. We will have a conversation. You can hit us up for advertisement and all of that good stuff. Everything pertaining to this podcast, ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. You can drop a comment like Rock and Doc always do. I love y'all for that. Or you can call in or text 443-850-4828, 443-850-4828, or you can ask me to drop the link and I will let you on screen as long as you are on your best behavior. If you're not on your best behavior, I'm going to read you for fucking filth because that's what I do. Know that any videos that I play, I have full permission to play them. I would not play them unless I had permission to play them. That's not how I get down. As far as social media is concerned, it's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. I'm not going to say all of them tonight, but just know that the link is in the description if you're watching from Facebook or if you're listening to this podcast. They are there. It's there. Facebook be hating though. They don't let me drop my stuff. I'm not. I got to start reading for a minute. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. Real talk. We need every like and every share and every subscription that we can get. I promise we do. Check out the website, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. I got some things I got to say before I get out of here. Doc, did you remind me, baby? Donate if you want to drop donations, capital LURLUCIDITY. That is our Cash App joint. We have Patreon. If you want all of the good stuff, that's where you go to get it. That's where you're gonna get it. We also have a channel on viewit.com/ambitiouslyent. You can go there as well for the good stuff. Big shout out to King Knox. I got to talk about that too. Big shout out to King Knox. No hard feelings available. Just the link is there. And big shout out to my DJ L, because I'm about to talk about both of them. And big shout out to my people. I love them. I do. Big love to them. All right, so here's the announcements that I got to before, because I'm going to have a good night tonight. I am. I'm going to be my grown-up self, which I don't get to do often, but I feel like I deserve it. So, change my whole vibe. What? But change your whole vibe, baby? Don't let nobody change your vibe. You here? You my Brazilian man? Why is somebody changing vibe? I was in the inner harbor when I stopped giving food to the homeless persons because they said they wanted money. Cause them niggas be scamming, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. Oh, I got a story for y'all later too. Remind me to tell y'all that story later. Worldwide with Doc and Not Rock. Oh, we saucy tonight. Don't be getting saucy. Don't go. See, now you Brazilian man. You talk about I'm Brazilian woman, but you want Brazilian man real quick. Catch flight with Cat Lee. No rocks allowed. They too heavy for the trip. You know what? I'm not doing this with you tonight, Doc. I'm not. I'm not. Something about management and the tapping. Yep, I got to talk about both of those real quick. You hear that rock, Patron, and not OnlyFans. I'm just saying. I'm just still trying to figure out what the fuck. And I don't drink Patron, but okay, I'm a tequila kind of girl. But all right, so super tapping is happening. So let me get to the first part. I officially represent Rukazi as management and marketing. That's official. We will not be doing a tap in tomorrow because my daughter, not King Knox, but my daughter asked me not to do so. She wants to spend mommy and daughter time, and then we got a date to the library on Thursday. So no show tomorrow, but I will be back for Wet and Wild Wednesday. But the super tapping is happening, and then we also have another. Oh, Patreon, not Patreon. Okay, my bad. We also have another situation that we're lining up on a live stream situation, which will be happening as well. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get to everything before it's time to get out of here. That's probably why I would read Patreon and not Patreon. But so that's happening. We got some things in the works. Look forward to hearing more King Knox. It's in the mix too, but some things is happening over here. People, like, I'm working really hard, and this is probably why I'm not reading things well. So yeah, so you get a day off tomorrow. Okay, so let's see. No, Patreon, not OnlyFans. No, I'm probably not going to be on OnlyFans ever. It was Patreon, not Patreon. My bad. I'm not going to be on OnlyFans though. So I get a day off. Yes, baby. Your first day off. No, not your first day off, but you get a day off. You get a day off. No show tomorrow because my daughter asked me to not do it. So I'm not going to do it. Plus, I mean, I would have did it by myself, but also King Knox has prior engagements as well. So it'll be good to, I just had to spend a day with my daughter. You feel me? And she asked me not to, so I'm not kind of be trying to do the good mom thing. So yeah, that's that. Oh, Rock, you got my baby Doc over here feeling some kind of way. What is going on? I don't know what's happening, but Doc, don't be going Brazilian man on nobody tonight. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. This is why I can't watch you, because you all the way in Cali and I'm all the way in Baltimore. But I gotta watch you, baby. We can't be acting like that. We can't. I'm a send her my Brazilian mommy. You send her your Brazilian man. Enjoy your day with the little one. She want to do sparklers and stuff, so I'm excited about that. You know what I mean? Like, I love my little mama. It's my little baby. She know it too. She know. So first things first. Mind your business. Everybody's business is not your business. It's not. It's absolutely not. So mind your business. Because it is, you know what I mean? It's not for Media Mondays. Come here on Media Mondays and I'll tell you everybody's business. But mind your business. That's it. I'll get to the difference between minding your business and staying your lane in a minute. Love your babies. Hug your babies. Encourage your babies. You are the first line of encouragement. They need that. That's how you get straight A babies and all the honor roll babies. Because you doing what you're supposed to do as a parent. If they want to work for NASCAR, tell them to be the best pit boss, NASCAR driver, commentator, or whatever the hell else they do over there at NASCAR. I don't know. I've never worked there. I don't know. I've never worked for the corporation. If they want to work for NASA, then tell them be the best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, janitor, secretary, or whatever the hell else they do over there at NASA. I don't know. It's space. That's all I know. But whatever it is, encourage them to be great at it. Tell them they are the GOAT, the greatest of all time. I feel like that is very necessary for their upbringing. But just tell them to be great. Stay in your lane. Because you jump in my lane, you getting her. You don't want her. You don't want her at all. You want her. Hold on. You want her. She's sweet, kind, and cuddly, and all of that good stuff. You want her. You don't want the other one. She's not so nice, or at least her. Cause baby, if I'm purring, I'm a happy girl, and I'm just saying you want her. But otherwise, stay in your lane, because what usually happens is a collision, and nobody needs that. Nobody needs that. So just stay in your lane. Minding your business and staying in your lane is two different things. Staying in your lane is, well, first, you can mind people's business from afar. You know, you can look out your window and all that good stuff. But when you jump into somebody else's lane, that means you're inserting yourself into some shit that has absolutely nothing to do with you. So just stay in your fucking lane. Just stay in your lane. This is the best way to live. Last but not least, choose your battles wisely. Every battle is not your fucking battle to fight. Some battles you gotta let them go. You gotta let them go. You do. Worry about the war, not so much the battle. I'm fighting wars over this bitch. I ain't fighting no battles. So fuck you. Choose your battles wisely. A lesson I had to learn the hard way, but I get it. I get it. Let's see what else we got on this comment tip real quick before I get up out of here. I'm chilling. Rock don't want them fireworks before the 4th of July. You heard? Okay, I'm shutting up. I'm shutting up. I'm shutting up. Great show, good laughs. Shout out to Rock. Props to Knox. Salute to Rukazi. I am him, the employee of the month. We are changing your fucking name. You can't be the employee of the month, because then I mean you're only here for 1 month and you've been here for longer than 1 month. We changed your name. I'm gonna figure it out. Give me a second. All right. Give me a second. But I appreciate anybody who's watched from YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Big shout out to all of my listening audience. I love you guys so much. I do. Thank you so much for the love. And I got to get out of here because I need to go hang out. You know, I need a hangout session. You know, I'll be wrapped in motherhood and all of that shit a lot. So, you know, sometimes I need to hang out and have a girl's moment. You feel me? But I'm going to do that tonight. And good night, y'all. I love y'all. Bye.